Hey, Dean of Games, Dean of DVD. It's been a long time since I've done a video. It's election day. I did vote. Hope you voted if you're 18 or older. It's an important election and everybody should vote. So that's all I'll say about that. This is my first ever Kickstarter that I backed. I really didn't back it. After they finished up with it, I went ahead and purchased it from a third party, I guess. It's putting it together. But really nice set. I'll show it to you. It was originally called Epic, E-P-O-C-H or Epoch. But it turned into Vindication. Basic plot is you've been put onto an island and you need to vindicate yourself, and through various deeds, through pleasing others, you can then raise your status and get better abilities and ultimately win the game. I like this game for a lot of reasons. First of all, it plays from 2 to 5. It plays anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes per player. It's got end conditions on the game. Things like when the number of relics owned is greater than the number of players, the game ends that round. So, and other things like that. When the number of monsters defeated is equal to the number of players plus one more than the number of players. Really nice cover art on this. Get a good look at this. Yeah, pretty neat stuff. And then I think in the background wants to glow more than it does. It does glow pretty well though. I'll show you the back. Being a Kickstarter, pretty much everything was unlocked, I think. All the things they wanted to unlock were unlocked. So you've got metal tribute stands for the various. There's 5 different factions, I guess, and each one of them has their own stand like that. It's pretty neat. There are 50 millimeter or greater size miniatures. Pretty cool. Special plastic insert that they have for the game. Double-sided board. Really thick pieces that go along with this. The things that you punch out. In fact, things that were punched out, ready to be punched out, actually came strapped to the back of the game itself. And then the whole thing was shrink wrap because it wouldn't fit in the box. There's no way. And this box is fairly large, as you can tell. I mean, compared to some other things, most boxes would be about this high. Yeah, and it's fairly thick. If you've seen the game Anachrony, I think the box is of similar size. So pretty cool. Let's check in a few tweets there. All right, let me give you a look inside the box. As well as I can anyway. To do that, I may have to switch views, but the rule book, real nice. I like that it's not a huge, tall rule book. Everything color, glossy. Every single one of the little cards that are in here are detailed, so you can they'll explain what it is. Get a nice intro and a nice thing that shows you how to set up the various. There's a player. I'll show you that in a second. Kind of a generic player board that goes for everybody. All right, let's see. Take the map out. There's also a nice art book. Yeah, I'm going to laminate these, but this is a player's turn. The things you can do on a turn. All right. Pretty thick cardboard. This is I'll show you this player. This is the thing that everybody shares. Put this on here. So you get an idea. It holds all sorts of pieces that everybody can use, including the dice that you roll. So that gets put out for everybody to play. Then you've got, for each player, each player gets one of these. There's 5 of these. This happens to be the white or gray one. You can see it's got the metal tribute thing here. There's a two-sided character board for everybody. You also get a larger one. I'll show you that too. Each person has their own larger boards as well. So you get one of these and one of these. Keeps track of various things. Kind of cool. This would be the green one, I believe. Yeah. They're all similar. Everything fits very nicely in this box. Let's see if I can show you the inside of the box here. Oh. There you go. Let's see. I'm gonna do it. I'll give you some idea of the inside of the box, I guess. Let's see. And I need to come over this way more. There we go. See how the box is laid out? The cards are at the bottom. Various characters. Yeah. Get an idea. Everything has its place. Everything seems to fit very nicely within it. And now it's really nice. Let me fix this a little bit better. So what happens is, as you go onto the board, there's a nice bag that comes with it, an embroidered bag, and you'll pull out something like, so much these are for the expansions. This comes with a lot of expansions too. These 6 or 7 expansions are all in here. Little things you can add onto the game. But you might go to a fort. And again, these are thick, very thick cardboard. I mean, it's not even bendable. I guess if I really tried, I could. You lay those on the map. And then you can go to that location and you might be able to find a relic there or any number of things. Here's something called an arcane tower. I like the look of these a lot. There's quite a few inns. You can buy various things, trade different things at those. Ancient tomb. And there's more than one. Here's another inn. So you're going to find those throughout. And it's totally random. You reach in and grab it. So every time you play, it could be different. What you pull out of the bag is going to dictate. And you might pull out an arcane tower right away, the first place you go. Or you might just pull an inn or a library or something else that isn't quite as unique. So that's those. It comes with numerous miniatures. Here's one of them. These are all included. Very nicely done. Probably something that could be painted. I usually don't. But it's something that could be painted if you had the tools to do it and the time. And then the cards are unique shaped. These are the companions that you can get. There's one of those. That's cool. A variety of those. What else we have here? There's some relics you can find. Like those. And then a lot of games there can be a monster you can find. Nasty. I suppose that's to be expected. And there's quite a few of these. I don't know how many, but here's the monsters is yay thick. So let's just see how many there are. 16 different types of monsters you can come across throughout the game. Each one has their own challenges. And then here's traits you can pick up. Devotion, resilience, loyalty, impunity, patience, leadership, expertise, gallantry, diligence, purpose. There's a whole bunch. Big stack of those. Now, like I said, the cards stack into their own little, stored to this little area very nicely. Very easy to get to them. That's really nicely done. There's 5 of these. Each one has their own case. And they can stack up, but there's room for them all in the box. See, they're all a little different, but yeah, they all start out. I think they all start out the same. No, they do not. Take that back. So I'm going to start out with more things than others, or less things than others. Don't know why that is. One is there's 2 sides to each of these. One is a respectable human being, and one is a guilt-ridden scumbag. So it depends on which side you want to play. The respectable human beings are all women, and the scumbags are all men. I'll let you figure that one out. But pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. Just want to show it to you. I haven't played it yet. It just arrived today. Missing one piece. I don't know why, but I'll find out. And I have written the company already. There's a little piece of paper that came with it that said, if you're missing anything, please let us know right away. So I did that already. And yeah, hopefully they'll send it to me quickly. If in fact I am missing something. Maybe something they had to forego because of cost or something. I've seen that happen before too with some of these things. That could be. I don't know. But I'll find that out, I'm sure. All right, that's it. I want to keep it pretty quick. Looks like a really good game. I'm just reading the rules now. With the art book, I haven't shown you that. The art book's really cool. So it gives you an idea of some of the art, where it came from, the inspiration for it, I suppose. Be it for the monsters, or for the relics, or the characters, or the locations.
No.
This is the world that they created. It's the Art and Lore of the Awakening, it's called. So pretty cool stuff. Some of the various monsters that are in it. Some of these are actually represented by the plastic figures. It's put out by Orange Nebula. That's the name of the company. Hadn't heard of them before. I think they've done some other stuff. I just haven't had the here's a little sheet of paper I told you they put in there if you're missing something. I haven't had the fortune of doing anything with them before, but pretty cool. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Until next time, take care.